Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. The ableist streamer strikes again. So, guys, this is getting out of hand this time. Let me just read exactly what happened. This ableist streamer thinks that just because his channel is bigger than mine, I won't fight back. Think again, you clown. Viewer shaming, ableism, follower shaming, and more. Then he tweets about it because I shattered his ego. Now, he couldn't handle the fact that he was being criticized by me, and he couldn't handle the fact that I was winning the argument. So he blocked me, so now I can't respond to any of his chats that he put, and I can't see his original post either. But we're going to go through this anyways. Also, I have a bit that I do on stream where I call people cheaters. Obviously, no, they're not actually cheating, and I told him this at least 5 times, but he won't listen. I was doing Basement Bubba, a viewer request, and I was on Dead Dark Saloon. Dead Dark Saloon has one of the most survivor-sided main buildings. They just sat at main the entire time while spamming flashlights head-on, flashbangs, and teabagging, which I don't really care about. But when they take it out of the game and spam rude messages in my chat, that's going way too far. There's not much I can do because I'm a smaller streamer than him, but I'm still going to try. He also falsely reported my Twitch account, but abusing Twitch's reporting system is bannable, so I'm gonna I reported him on Twitch, and hopefully he learns his lesson. Haven't actually reported him yet. Here's the full video for context. And then he finally responded. Now, just know, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I'm gonna read it anyways. My nephew has Down syndrome, and my sister died from complications of MS. Definitely ableist. Hope you feel like a loser. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, because he was being ableist towards me. But you would think if all of this is true, that he would hate ableism, right? You would think he would hate ableism, so why would he be ableist to me? But he called me slow. He said my brain cells were lacking, and then he said I needed medication. Listen, you can say people have less brain cells and people are slow and be like, oh, that means you're stupid. But he said I needed medication. If you're dumb, you don't take medication. If you're mentally disabled, you do take medication more than likely. So clearly, that one is 100% ableism. It doesn't matter if the 2 other ones aren't. That one's still ableism. I said, if all of this is true, then why were you being ableist to me? You'd think that if all of this, you would think that if all of what you said is true, you would hate ableism, but apparently not. You can't even give me the definition of ableism. I shouldn't have to give you the definition. If all of that up there is true, if all of what you said is true, then you would know what the definition is. I don't need to tell you what the definition is. I understand you're like 17 and words are hard, but to be ableist means I was discriminatory to someone with a disability. That's not even what that means. That's not even what it means. Like, let's say you call someone the R word. If they're not actually mentally disabled, that's still ableism. He thinks that it's only ableism if you call someone slow that's actually mentally disabled. No. If you call anyone slow, that's still ableism. It's still ableism. It doesn't have to be directly towards someone that actually has the disability. Last I checked, you didn't. I'm just calling you a dumbass because you have the comprehension of a 10-year-old. Apparently, this guy has the comprehension of a 10-year-old because every time I explain anything to him, he just ignores it. You refused to listen to any logic and instead went on some tangent for 25 minutes, and when I asked you to join a voice chat so I could help you understand why a survivor main gen would be chased at main, you then just used the you're gonna say slurs like an active streamer would. Again, I didn't know this guy was a streamer at the time. I just assumed he was another salty person. And obviously, I'm not going to go in a voice chat with a random person while I'm live streaming. If this guy's a streamer, which he is, then he should know that. He should know that you shouldn't go into voice chat with some random person. And even if he was a streamer, he's not live, so he can still say those things. Like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna join some random voice chat to say slurs. You couldn't get your head out of your ass for 10 seconds. Again, the only ones whose head is in their ass is you, buddy. I know you're watching this video. By the way, he came to my chat in today's stream, and he said he was going to copyright strike me if I made another video. Have fun with that. Twitter is a public platform, and anyone can see your messages, which means I'm allowed to make a video on it. And I'm not blurring your name because you're an ableist, and I want to expose you for doing that. For being ableist. I'm exposing you for it. Just because you're mad over pixels does not give you the right to accuse people of things like that. You're actually a sad person. Also, how am I mad? I won the game. I wasn't mad once. I won the match, and he's saying that I'm mad. So he's straight up flipping the script here. He's the one that's mad. That's why he came to my chat. That's why he made a tweet about me and everything. But he's saying that I'm mad. He's just swapping roles here. And then he's calling me a sad person, but he's the one that was being ableist. Yes, I'm mad even though I won. Oh, yeah, and if you're not ableist, then explain this. You said I was slow. He said my brain cells are lacking. Again, you can chalk that up to be like, oh, I'm just calling you stupid. But then you have this one. Bro, you need medication. If you're dumb, you don't take medication. If you're mentally disabled, you more than likely do take medication. So he's clearly being ableist with this one message. The other two, sure, you can say that's just him calling me stupid, but that's ableism. Maybe if you're that hurt from being called stupid, you might just be stupid. I don't know. Real hard thinker right there. It's kind of sad that I'm making better points than a 23-year-old. Because on this guy's Twitter, it says he's 23. But yet he acts like a 14-year-old. It's sad. And he didn't call me stupid. He said I was slow. He said I needed medication. And he said my brain cells were lacking. And this is just the ableism. He also viewer shamed and follow shamed and a lot of other stuff. The video will be linked right up there. Am I pointing the right way? Yeah, it's in the top right. I said, nice argument. Calling someone slow is ableism. Try again. You realize you don't get to just dictate what is and isn't things, right? That's English. You are not disabled. You're just slow. I.e. fucking stupid. And I can't respond to him because he blocked me, because he can't handle an argument. He can't handle criticism. He said you are not disabled, which, okay, I'm not disabled, but how does he know that? I could have very well been disabled, and he could have said all of this without knowing that I was disabled. I'm not disabled, but I'm just saying, he's just assuming. He didn't know for sure at all. So I wonder how many people he's done this to in the past that actually are disabled. I wonder. I mean, he loses a match on a survivor-sided main building versus a Bubba. So I'm assuming he would get mad at anything at that point. Anyways, I just wanted to make a video about this. This is probably the last video I'm going to make on this guy. I know I said that last time, but he just keeps bringing shit up more and more. If he comes back to my stream one more time, I'm just going to straight up ban him. I should have done it from the start, but, you know, I wanted to give him a second chance to redeem himself, and he still hasn't. And, yeah. And also, you can tell he didn't read any of this. He didn't read any of this. Any of this. He said I was leaving out context, and I didn't give his side. I did. All of it's right here. And I made a video about it. And he said I went on some tangent. He clearly didn't watch any of the video. He's just assuming that I was talking nonsense. He didn't watch the video at all, and you can tell. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Snooter, I know you're watching this. Actually, again, he's probably not. He's probably just looking at the view count and making fun of me because that's all this guy can do. But if you are, that 1% chance of you, if you are watching this, fuck off. Leave me alone. Keep my name out of your mouth. Stop tweeting about me. And go back to your life. This is unacceptable. You are an adult. I just assumed you were probably 16 or 17. But then I went to your Twitch and I was like, oh, wow. He's 23 and he's acting like a child. Wow, that is very sad. But don't worry. I made another Salt Fest about this guy that was in his mid-30s, and he wasn't acting as bad as you at all. He wasn't acting as bad as you at all. He kind of blew his fuse for no reason at all. That's why I made a video about it, but at least he wasn't being ableist. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I have fun trying to copyright strike me, Snooter. It's not going to work out for you. I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.